And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Washington, Doncic out there with Hardy, and it's Lively in at center. And for the Pistons, sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Then there's Ben Simmons, and it's Fontecchio in at the power forward position. And at certain points of the season, Clark, it's easy to get complacent and take your foot off the gas pedal.
Kevin, it's really hard to maintain that same energy level throughout the season. You're going to have some dips, especially around the midway point. The great teams understand how to stay together and keep after it, even in the midst of those momentary dips.
To the inside, and the serious dunk to finish it off.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Here's Sasser. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Doncic. Out left to the wing. And here's Hardy. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Washington. Off with the layup. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against New Orleans. Here's Simmons. This is a Fontecchio. Thompson with it. From the arc. And that one's good, Fontecchio.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Simmons. And Lively pulls it down.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And it's Doncic missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
No good from Simmons. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Doncic. And that one, good.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Fontecchio, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Hardy. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. That one falls.
And they've scored 7 times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to San Antonio.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Got a piece of it, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Detroit gets called for the foul.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure, great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
All free throws good from Doncic.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Simmons looking around. Here's Sasser. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Pistons ball.
Clock at 6. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded closely.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Here's Lively. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Asar Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Mavericks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
I think they've taken a major step in the wrong direction when you talk about their foul shooting, guys. I mean, they're not even close to what they shot last year.
Now here's Simmons. Scoreless thus far. Inside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Dallas with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there. Out to the right wing. Lively the pass to Doncic. Over Session, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Pistons trailed by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Fontecchio passes to Ivy. Dishes it to Simmons. Shoots from the block, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Dallas. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Doncic. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That's exactly what they like to see from Simmons, not taking a sideways or neutral approach. Instead, hey, let's go through that contact.
Now, here's Hardy. No scoring in this one. Doncic outside. The pass to Lively. Back to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
The Pistons have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Simmons. That one goes in. Simmons got his second basket.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Here's Hardy. He dishes it to Doncic. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Outside for Simmons. Pass to Grimes. Pistons passing it around. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Up top, Doncic. Against New Orleans, who is really on his game. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. Hayes, he's checked in for Detroit.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, Detroit. They trail by 7. Here's Doncic. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Now, here's Exum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, and Jones slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
So it's the Pistons now, following the score by Dallas. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Now, here's Exum. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
And Jones slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Simmons, following the score by Dallas. Dish out the wall, pass to Grimes. Going inside, here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Ben Simmons is so unique as a player. I think he's one of the few non-bigs who can actually dominate a game scoring below the foul line. Not just scoring, but with his passing, too.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Now, here's Exum. Still without a basket. To the middle. Drummond in the post. Covered by Wall. And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here's Simmons. 5 points in the game. Another shot. And the rejection by Gafford. Exum finds Gafford. Here's Ford. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for his team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found them.
Unloads from 9. Hayes, no good. Dallas leading by 10. Now Ford. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
So it's the Pistons now. After Dante Exum's miss, 6 to shoot. He's with it, now defended by Exum. And that one's good, Fontecchio.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Ford up top, covered by Hayes. Got a piece of it. And again, Dallas turns it over. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Pistons. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now.
And I think for the Pistons, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Now, here is Ford. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
How about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Simmons.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Ford against Wall. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Exum's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
There's the pass to Grimes. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Illegal screen violation.
And here we can check out the story for P.J. Washington.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here is Ford. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. To the paint, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Drummond working against Simmons. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Pistons basketball.
The Pistons making a change here. Lewis is checked in.
Pistons, Kyra Lewis Jr.
.35 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Fontecchio. And the rejection by Gafford.
Ben Simmons with the goal.
Mavericks leading by 9. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here is Ford. Covered by Hayes. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Ford.
Drummond.
Ford's got his 3rd assist on the night. Simmons with it. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's Dallas up by 11.
21.
We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
32.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the floor for Dallas, Andre Drummond is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Harden. And it's Prosper in at the 3 spot. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And Simmons is just a complete package of player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
Doncic against Simmons. Passes it to Hardy. And here is Drummond. Wall grabs the board. Pistons trailed by 9. Here's Ivy. Can't hit from in close. The Mavericks shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Down low, Drummond. Detroit with the rebound. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The kick out to Wall. Here's Ivy. Nothing on the board. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Wall.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Impressive work inside from Doncic. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice little pump fake there. Ivy has all the tools.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 12. And Luka wanting it more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Sasser. Guarded by Doncic. Thompson outside. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ivy. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Nice work from the mid-range. Ivy knows how to keep balance offensively.
Doncic left side. Here's Hardy. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Sasser. Still scoreless. Outside for Simmons. Shot from 12. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Second personal
Sometimes
foul.
you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Simmons, 2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Dallas leading by 10. And here's Doncic. He's got 14.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with. Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Okay, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Mavericks making a switch here.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging 36, 12 assists, and 9 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Grimes with the bucket.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Now Ford. Nothing on the board. Back to Doncic. Good, and a nice assist from Ford. Ford's got 4 assists in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And Simmons slams it in.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
Doncic kicks to Ford. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 11. Pass to Ivy. No good with the elbow jumper.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Kicks the 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And there's the pass to Washington. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. So it's the Pistons now. It's a 13-point game. Simmons against Gafford. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to 4. Fires for 3. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Let's take a look at Dallas. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
You know, right now, Dallas,
They had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Here's Doncic after Ben Simmons bucket. And Ford with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Hayes, he's checked in for Jaden Ivey. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Dallas. Thompson outside. Here's Grimes. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Sasser. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldrin.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
They sure are, David. Well put. Thank you.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Ford. Lots of room. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight. Pistons trailed by 12. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. The Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons.
Here's Grimes.
Fontecchio.
He has 6. Here's Hayes. No good there. Nice D from Doncic. Ford passes to Doncic. He kicks it to Ford. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Ford's got 11 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Simmons. Back to Hayes. On the wing, Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hayes. Plenty of space. That's good on the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. Here's Ford. Another three for Dallas.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Simmons against Gafford. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Hayes. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now here's Doncic, covered by Hayes. Here's Ford. That one off the back iron and out. Pistons trailed by 14. Hayes the pass to Simmons. Now here's Hayes, defended by Jones. Out to Thompson. Puts up a three. The Pistons rebound. Simmons against Gafford. Tries again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. From downtown, and Ford with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. And so Simmons will bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 17. Rebounded by Gafford. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
So both teams changing it up here. Outside, Wall releases. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
And a lot of noise coming from these fans after that call was made.
Well, it seems like we've got some rookie officials here trying to handle the business and on the court, and the crowd clearly not in harmony with what they're calling.
And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Hardy. Over Hayes. Hardy, no good. Pistons trailed by 19. Here's Fontecchio. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Exum kicks to Kleba. Let's go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Mavericks lead by 17. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, give a big round of applause for your
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 23 points, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes is overlooked, but not tonight.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it. I don't even want to talk about it.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Then it's Simmons. And it's Sasser in at the point guard position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Now, here's Hardy after Ben Simmons' miss. And here's Hardy, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Mavericks, number one.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Now, here's Ivy. In the corner, Simmons with it. Good on the bucket. Simmons got the first points of the second half here for the Pistons.
Hey, really, you don't have many more options when Simmons is that close to the cup. I mean, this guy's just too smart.
Doncic passes to Lively. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 15.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Lively. And guess who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and backcourt for the Mavericks.
And their guards have led the way in that regard. The ball is in their hands, and credit to them. They're not just looking to get shots up. They're of the mindset to create great looks for everybody.
So he gets them both. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 19-point game. Passes it to Foncecchio. Ivy on the wing. Shoots over Hardy. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got a second bucket tonight.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there. And he did.
Pass to Prosper. To the left side wing. Now here's Hardy. Ivy defending. Just 4 to shoot. Doncic finds Washington. That one wide left. Pistons trailed by 17. Thompson passes to Simmons. Here's Sasser. Pistons passing it around. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And that one is good. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Sasser. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now, here's Hardy. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. The shot will not fall.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Sasser. Fontecchio pulls up on the wing, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hardy. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Doncic outside, and it's Hardy with the jam.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Pistons trailed by 18. Here's Sasser. He has 6. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Sasser. Ivy, no one around him. Throws it from outside. Ivy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Doncic passes to Lively. That one goes. Count it. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Fontecchio. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in. Here's Sasser. 6 points for him. Back to Simmons. Be on the clock. Here's Grimes. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Grimes has got 9 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Exum's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Pistons trailed by 16. Here's Grimes. He's got 9. Out to Thompson from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The pass to Ford. Back to Exum. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Passes to Ivy from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Exum with it. Pass to Ford. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Thompson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Ivy with the bucket.
And you'd like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Now here's Exum. Ivy defending. Exum dishes to Ford. Back to Exum. The rebound by Ivy. Ivy's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Grimes. The feed to Ivy. Pistons passing it around. Simmons. It's rebounded by Dallas. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Stolen away. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And that's the thing about Ivy. He plays fast, even in the half court, but especially in transition.
The pass to Ford. Back to Exum from 15 feet away. And stolen by Simmons. Now Ivy, 13 points in the game. That shot is off.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now, here is Ford. He's got 19. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ford's got 21.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Grimes. He's got 9. And it's sent back by Drummond.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
2 minutes.
Now, here is Ford. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Exum. Takes a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Pass to Grimes. And the rejection by Gafford. And here is Ford. 21 points in the game. Here's Exum. Simmons pulls it in. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Pistons. They trail by 18. Good. 6 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
A different look here for Detroit. Ball's checked in, and Hayes subbed in for Ivy. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Beverly against Lewis.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Taken away by Hayes. Lewis on the wing. Still without a basket. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Offensive rebound. Simmons. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
And Beverly kicks the foul. .30 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hardy. Fires the 3. No good.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's Wall. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Beverly. Now the pass to Hardy. They need this one. Dallas again turning it over.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now returning on the floor for your Pistons, Fontecchio.
Hayes with it. 1 second left. That shot off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Dallas. They lead by 14. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
One possession at a time. No offensive rebounds and help and talk to each other on defense.
Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Coach Jason Kidd, and something he'll obviously continue to harp on.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you start giving it up on the offensive glass, very few good things are going to happen to your team, and that becomes really deflating.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Hardy. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Prosper in at the 3 slot. Here's Washington. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength from Washington?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Dallas on defense. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
First personal foul.
Dallas leading by 18. Now Doncic. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Lewis. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Hayes. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Thompson.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pass to Hardy. Lets it go from deep. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Wall. Here's Thompson. Right through the D for the layup.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Now here's Hardy. Covered by Hayes. Now here's Hardy. On the wing, Doncic. They get it back. Lively the pass to Doncic. Here's Washington. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Doncic. And it's Wall in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Hardy.
And the first one drops. Drummond's checked in for the Mavericks. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Sasser. Nice D from Doncic.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now, here's Hardy. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Fontecchio. Clock at 4. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. A 3 from Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Hardy.
I got him. Screen.
Passes it to Washington. All with it. Over Washington. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Mavericks leading by 20. Here's Prosper. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with Forrest Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Sasser. They could use a bucket, and it's good on the way in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Hardy. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Back to Wall. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Brooklyn Nets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
The Pistons making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Hardy passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. He's got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Pistons trailed by 20. Here's Sasser. Pass to Wall. Pass to Sasser. It's deflected. Doncic outside. The pass to Hardy. Out to Doncic. To the wing right side. And here's Hardy inside. Here's Lively. Over Simmons. Lively's shot is off. And Simmons has got the ball here for Detroit. Out to the wing. Here's Sasser. Passes it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on, that's criminal.
Doncic passes to Hardy. Jacks up a 3. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal foul. Team second. At the line for the
That one is off. Aiden Ivey, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Mavericks also with a sub. Ford's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And the foul called on P.J. Washington.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Timeout call. keeping us all in motion. Here are your Piston dancers.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Pistons trailed by 18. Right wing. Pass to Sasser. Estefonjekio from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. 22 is their biggest lead. Now Exum to the inside. Kleba. Jones in the post, and the layup is good. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Gafford against Simmons. The pass to Grimes. Here's Sasser. Off target at the rim.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Exum's shot is off. The Pistons shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. To the paint. Here's Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
When he gets aggressive shooting, and I think Simmons is at his best when he's attacking and being aggressive, earns a trip to the line there as a result.
At the line for Detroit, Ben Simmons.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Mavericks leading by 18. Ford with the ball. Exum with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Ford.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now, here's Ivy. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Exum. He's guarded closely, and it's good, 2 points. Exum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Feeds to Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Gafford throws it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Sasser. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
A nice shot by Exum.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Sasser after Dante Exum's bucket. Pass to Fontecchio. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Gafford.
2 minutes.
Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jones the best to 4. Over to the wing. Here's Exum. Good, and a nice assist from Ford. Ford's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Sasser. Looking to end his cold spell. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding
for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now here's Exum. Inside, Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Exum. To the right side. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.